One of the ways I could help my students with their reading comprehension or understand what they're actually reading is by using a graphic organizer. Here I got a hierarchy graphic organizer. Since we are going over the first um, triumvirate, I am discussing about Caesar. I don't know if you can see it, but here's Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus. Okay, and um, one of the reasons why they formed this alliance, and I want to let my students know, is that each had some kind of goal in mind when it came to forming this alliance. So for Caesar, he was seeking consulship, okay, and for Pompey, he was seeking triumphs for his troops, and that was the primary reason. And for Crassus, he just wanted to keep his command. Um, they were all able to get exactly what they wanted for a while. And Caesar was one who he was able to gain consulship with the support of Pompey and Crassus. And was great in the readings was the fact that both Pompey and Crassus during the time of elections stood right by put men right by the side of Caesar in order for him to get elected, which was kind of the things when we talked about corruption and stuff like that, is that they use force of power and wealth and greed in order for them to get what they want. So in return, Caesar helped get Pompey's triumphs, and Crassus was able to keep his command now in Syria. Now, um, this this graphic organizer also lets you let the students keep in mind, let the students know exactly what their reading was all about, so they could pinpoint and put exactly what's going on. I didn't put like what happened towards the end, but this is because this is basically what the alliance was all about. Then they we have other organizers that will show you exactly what happened towards the end of their alliance and what was their downfall, which in the readings was the death of Chrysius, the death of Julius Caesar's during childbirth, which was Pompey's wife. So that's how I would use the graphic organizer for my students, so they can help understand what's exactly going on, and they can remember the facts of what they read. Instead of just reading and then just reading just to read. In fact, this will help them read and understand what's going on.